ready. Are you ready? Because I'm red means blood, just like Mrs. K said. It's his funeral. He says, it says that the record is 10 and 24. Is that you? There's no fake made-up players there. Let's have a GG, man. Since you like waffles, do you like cabbage? How you doing today, Cam? Killer Cam? Is that you, brother, man? He's got the money wrapped in the rubber band. And we're about to close out Pete in another playoff series. He's only beaten me in one playoff series because I was using a team of fake made-up players. It's the only reason why.
It's the Mavericks in Dallas, Texas for a little interconference action here at the American Airlines Center. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan and European Night. Greg Anthony, Mark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And guys, checking out J.J. Barea. What do we expect here?
Steve, just like you, when you shot, you had a favorite spot on the floor when you played. His favorite spot seems to be that three from the corner.
It's good to see you.
And it's back to Miami for the Heat at the conclusion of today's game. They've been picking up some steam, and if they can play this well all season, they'll be an excellent shape.
best record of the
For some teams, it takes a little
last
time to get into a
happened,
groove to find the traction you need to start the season, but not for this squad. They've been playing like they have a chip on their shoulder. I like the edge I see out of them.
Yeah, I like it too, man. I mean, playing like they're out to prove a point every night, really taking it at their opponent. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He's come up in clutch moments.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here they come. Barnes passes to Matthews. That's good. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to New York.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
4 on the clock. It's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Matthews has got 5 now.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Right side, good.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage.
Okay.
He feeds it to Barnes. Past to Powell. Out to Smith. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Dragic. And it's blocked. Stolen by Winslow. From the arc. And that one's good. Winslow's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk just for a bit. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said, let them get going. They can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8 ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make second, third, and fourth efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
And Doris, thank you as always. And of course, facing an offense like this, you really have to be aware at all times of the weapons they throw at you.
Yeah, and they can light it up when they get it going. It's going to take a top-notch effort defensively to keep them in check.
And you know what? I think they're up for it. I like to hear Coach acknowledging the challenge they're facing. They know what they're in for.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
PG-13, long time no see, fam. It's got to be you. What is up, brother? Is that you? Man, what is up, homie? As much as all AD don't get enough votes for MVP, I'll probably be in the discussion of top 5. If he dominates like Shaq and Kobe, LeBron and AD is like Shaq, Kobe 3.0.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Lakers.
I think we can
Here's
do
Smith. Back to Barnes. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Smith kicks to Matthews. Back to Smith. Looking to end the run. Again, the miss by Smith. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against Cleveland.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Now, here's Dragic. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. Wade from outside. But they'll get another chance. And Olynyk kicks to Winslow. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, let's go.
And nobody, guys,
Carl
among the
Winslow
defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive.
Man,
to
got
the
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Smith kicks to Matthews. Feeds it to Barnes. No luck. And Miami the other way now. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Out to Wade. Beyond the arc. The pass to Dragic. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Come on, Dragic.
Mavericks trailed by 7. Smith dishes to Powell. Knocked away. Smith the pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Dragic. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. There's Winslow. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Smith kicks to Barnes. They grab their own miss. Out to Smith. Nowitzki dishes to Smith. Smith missing again.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the schneid.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Getting robbed by the three.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Open too.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Whiteside. 5th in blocks, 5th in field goal percentage, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
Yeah, he's been dominant as a shot blocker all year. He is a dangerous force inside.
Now here's McDermott. Connects from three-point range. McDermott's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They set the pick. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the jam by Whiteside.
Nice.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly. I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
That's off him.
It's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Here's Wade. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Here's Wade, and we're up by 10.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
It's stolen by Dragic. And Dragic with a clear path to the hoop.
And
Dragic is averaging
here early to
like
start.
2 or 3
Well, you know, right from the tip,
game.
there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
McDermott passes to Berea. Farrell. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Here's Olynyk. Winslow kicks to Wade. Leads him in there. And we reach the end of the first quarter.
Good quarter, though.
Lead by
Good
9.
quarter.
And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well.
Another
And
steal.
before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far?
And the foul.
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on defense by going inside.
McDermott is out there with Noel. Then it's Devin Harris. Then it's Curry. And it's Farrell in at the point guard position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Berea kicks to McDermott. A three-pointer off the mark. Miami leading by 12. Olynyk dishes to Dragic. Right side Dragic. And the wing jumper offline.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Miami. Now a timeout called by Miami.
We're putting in our small ball lineup, athletic style. Appreciate you guys hanging out. What is up with y'all? Thank you. I'm gonna get Waiter rest. Waiter's Island's coming. Mrs. K told me that she went to
Miami going with a whole new group out there. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Celtics.
It's hilarious.
And, of course, the Mavericks. They're tied right now. Smith, the pass to Matthews. Back to Smith. Tries to save it.
Oh, it's off.
It's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Goran Dragic, another steal.
Well, some of the numbers
another
NBA
steal.
wingmen have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. It's Dragic with the drive.
No
Barnes
way.
grabs the miss. Barnes has got his third rebound tonight. Powell kicks to Smith. Gets an open look and hits.
Okay.
Smith's got his first points of the game. The Heat leading by 10. Dragic dishes to Richardson. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 5 assists in the game. Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a
keep
message
this small
to
lineup.
his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
2 Hall of Famers here going at it. And a crack addict doing acrobatics. Doing black magic. Crap addict. So fucked up.
The Heat making a switch here. Wade's checked in.
Kevin, we're not too far along in the basketball season right now, so let's see how the Mavericks have done so far. 5th in rebounding, 5th in fewest turnovers per game, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And let's take a look back at those rebounding stats, because that is to me really impressive, that ranking. They certainly got the strength and maybe more importantly the disposition to win that battle on the board. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
For 3, Smith. It's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Eddie Guerrero, what's up, bro? Thanks for smashing the leg. It's good to see you today. Is that you,
Miami leading by 13. And it's Dragic off the drive. The feed to Winslow. Drops in the layup for two.
Just bully ball.
Winslow's got 11 points.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint. Really at both ends of the floor.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Dragic kicks to Winslow. Back to Dragic. And Barnes comes to help. Wade drives in.
That's a surprise.
That's
I mean, really
out
man. For him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Powell kicks to Matthews. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
And another thing I love about him is his willingness to really get in there and mix it up. I mean, to put his body on the line, that's what it's going to take to make a play. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
The offense really coming around here in the second.
It's about rhythm, Clark. They're up above 50% now for the game, and you'll take that on any night. And defensively, there's still some work, though, to have to shore up. And not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He's certainly got the size for it.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the fact he lacks a little dexterity and even creativity to be an elite finisher.
Mavericks trail by 12. Smith with it, now guarded by Dragic. It's tipped, stolen by Winslow. Dragic the pass to Richardson. That's good. Yeah. Richardson's got 7 now in this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt.
What?
10 straight points now inside.
That's been a while.
And Matthews kicks to Powell. It's stolen by Wade. There's Winslow. 11 points in the game.
What the fuck?
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of
I don't get a leg here.
the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Nowitzki's checked in, and Devin Harris is subbed in for Smith. Wade left side. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And a new group in for the Heat. Here is Barea, looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Matthews. Kicks to Barnes. Back to Matthews. Lets it go with the 3. Dallas again missing. The Heat leading by 14. For 3, Ellington. They get the rebound. Here's Whiteside. Well, it's only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
It's deflected. Barnes dishes to Matthews. Dallas, no good that time either. The Heat have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Shots good by Waiters.
3.
Mavericks trailed by 19. Barea kicks to Barnes. And here's Matthews from the arc. And that one's good. Matthews has got 6 points in the quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
He called a timeout with 2 seconds left.
And the Mavericks call time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
We got Mrs. K. Mrs. K.
Tries
Hell no. Get the shit out of here.
And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain
Shit
possession. Here's Barea. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been
Jesse
close.
James, what it do, bro? How you doing today,
up by
fam?
16. And we'll get going after this from the American. Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Checking out the game Wayne Ellington is having. He's got 11 points and he's pickpocketed the ball 5 times.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has
Wayne
done
Ellington,
all hustle,
he's got 5 steals.
He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got Josh McRoberts, also Wayne Ellington out there. And it's Whiteside in at the center, filling out the middle. And Olynyk kicks to Winslow. Wade on the wing. Matthews with the steal. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. Dishes it to Powell. And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That's his first foul.
Oh, we gotta turn the heat up.
Nowitzki for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster. And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Barnes. 14th in steals, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And as we've been seeing, I mean, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet and quick hands.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The drive by Wade, and it goes.
And
the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
And Rick Carlisle wants a timeout. We get a look here now at the small forward with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most steals per game. Mavericks trailed by 11. Outside Matthews. There's the double team from Whiteside. Smith. Miami grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Wade. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Where's the fucking foul, man?
Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith the pass to Nowitzki. Powell. He's covered by Whiteside. Nowitzki dishes to Smith. And it's off from 3-point range.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
He dishes it to Matthews. Dallas again missing. The Heat leading by 13. It's Dragic with the drive. Passes to Winslow. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Olynyk can't hit. And there's the foul. It's on Josh McRoberts. That's his first foul.
Josh McRoberts.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Barea's checked in. Nowitzki. Outside for Barea. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Great communication on the alley-oop.
That shit in, Wade.
And the Heat lead by 15.
Boy, you gotta love it. A picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. It didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for 2.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
Smith kicks to Barea. Another miss by Barea. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field.
Oh, shit. Rejected by the Squirtin.
The Mavericks shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. And there's the foul. It's on Josh McRoberts. That's foul number 2 for him.
Mrs. K falls asleep. She's getting toothpaste in her shoes.
Dallas making a switch here.
It's going down
call
tonight.
the Heat.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Just look at the churches. It's Friday night. If I see you, you're going to get ketchup. And you know it. And toothpaste on your scrotum. Don't even know that shit. This is good.
Farrell passes to Barnes. Outside Matthews. And stolen by Whiteside. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Yeah.
Stop the alley-oop.
With the big man.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Oh, trying for it. And that's on the bounce. Dallas will retain possession.
A chance now to get a glimpse at how the Heat are doing early in the season in the NBA stats. 4th in steals, 4th in field goal percentage. And they also show up as a top 5 three-point shooting team. I mean, that's tall cotton there. Elite level marksmanship from behind the arc.
And that ranking in the steals category, airtight perimeter defense, is one of the things that makes this team go. Their aggressiveness, for me, sets them apart.
Mavericks making a switch here. McDermott's checked in.
Well, take a look at the numbers for Wade. 13 points. He's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
Curry's checked in for Dallas. Mavericks trailed by 16. Pass to Farrell. There's the dish to Curry. He passes it to Farrell. Stolen by Winslow. And now Winslow pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end,
that's
very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor.
6-9 against 6-0.
Heat leading by 18. For Miami, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Dallas shooting has been a little ragged, just 38%.
Yeah.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in.
That was not a flop.
It's stolen by Dragic. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play.
Nice
has to build some momentum.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And it's Whiteside off the drive. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
They just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Just having an off
big time play at the basket right there, fella.
39 points, man.
They came out smoking here from beyond.
And
Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Wade drives in. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
The Mavericks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Free throw good by Curry. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. And both free throws good for Curry. Whiteside with it. With one on the clock. No good trying to beat the buzzer. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the Heat running away with it.
Good series, though.
Welcome
man.
back
I lost
as we
the
get
first
ready
one
to start the
and
fourth
won
quarter.
next quarter.
Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know.
If he can make a run right now the next couple minutes and bring it back, then it's a game. We got a new life in the series. But if not, it's time to put the dagger through the heart and draw the blood.
And the Heat shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game.
A steel machine.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to
the
get
pass.
a little
I know where
sloppy.
you're gonna.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
What? What is this?
Example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
They've got Smith. He's out there with Curry. McDermott is out there with Noel. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Number 42. Olynyk is covering. Olynyk with the steal. The finish. Oh, and the jam by Wade. What a play.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility.
That's
on
awesome. He touched it.
Body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
A rematch. Devin Booker.
And here are the Mavericks now. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. McDermott kicks to Smith.
Hell no, that's a
And
block.
there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Okay.
The first one falls.
Is that you? Let's get it in one day.
Both free
Miami
throws
Heat.
good from Smith.
He's done a much better job
What
of
he's
getting to the
talking
line here.
about.
Aggressively
That's-
taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Oh, that's rejected.
And they'll keep possession. Olynyk can't hit.
Yeah,
he
but
doesn't
you
have
have
his
to
game.
love that tough interior defense.
And Greg, that's exactly what he gives
Oh,
you.
man,
I
that
mean,
was
he's
sick.
constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Curry against Dragic. It's tipped and stolen by Noel. For 3, Smith. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Whiteside, a screen on Curry. Kept alive. He kicks to Whiteside. He feeds it to Wade. And now Curry running the floor all by himself.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Stupendous.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
And a new group in for the Heat. Wade drives in, and Randy Foye gets the whistle that time.
Randy Foye.
That's his
That's
first
Maxi
foul.
Cooper.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
It's deflected and stolen by Barnes.
That's a hard pass to make when the defense has that many people in the paint.
For three, Smith. Offensive rebound, Mavericks.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called. And now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his fifth right there.
Lets the three fly.
Boy, it's been a rough day for him, Kevin. I mean, he's not the only reason they're down right now, but he's certainly one of them.
That's his third foul.
Wade against Barnes.
And the
foul.
foul.
Basket, he was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
High percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look. Special. There just aren't many guys like him who can accelerate to the rim and finish in style.
And here's Matthews for the three. And the shot is good.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
What? He shot it almost below the rim.
And he knocks down the first one. And Miami making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. And Richardson drops them both.
Good game and good series, man.
Dallas has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Barnes dishes to Matthews. Dallas moving the ball around. Smith for 3. And it's Dragic with the rebound. Dragic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Wade kicks to Winslow. Nowitzki with the steal. Smith for 3. Back to Matthews. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Heat. Wade's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Richardson, no luck.
You bastard.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Barnes passes to Matthews. Here's Richardson, and that one is stuffed right through.
Guys, it's over. I think we can say that now with certainty.
I'm with you. I mean, we'd like to officially welcome everybody to garbage time.
Dragic kicks to Richardson. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And a new group ready for Dallas.
What flavor toothpaste do you want?
Maverick shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
Oh, shit. You see that?
Takes the 3. McDermott can't get it to go. The Heat have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Whiteside, and the layup's good off the glass.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Feeds it to Winslow. Outside, Dragic. Into Whiteside. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Whiteside's got 10 points here in the second half.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, this is just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
And the Heat call time here. They're in front by 30.
Dragic.
104 left.
Yeah, just not to be a dick. Look at that stat line. 6. He's got a 4x5 game. At least 5+ in every category. Close to a triple-double. Close to a quadruple-double.
in the fourth quarter. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Richardson.
This guy had like 9 steals.
1:04 left to play in the final quarter. And he gets it to go.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And the Mavericks making a change here. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dragic. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Dragic.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Dragic. He's got 8 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
Here's McDermott. Sinks the triple.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
They get it back. Whiteside kicks to Dragic and misses it off the right side of the rim.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
It's tipped.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
That one misses. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Olynyk trying to break loose. No good from Dragic. The Mavericks shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's McDermott. Dallas, no good that time either. The three. It's in.
Yeah!
Guys, they came in here and really took charge from the open.
Dagger.
This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Hassan Whiteside.
It's not Hassan Whiteside. What is it really? Goran Dragic. That's Hassan Whiteside. No blocks, though. That's the only thing he didn't do. No blocks. Dragic at 13 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists, 7 steals. So close to a quadruple double. 4 rebounds and 3 steals away from a quadruple double. Had a double double. Almost a triple double. A quadruple double? Crazy. Haven't had a high stat line like that in a very long time. That was crazy. things around. See, it's like, yo, and then like we should change teams. Now, like, yo, I should be the Mavs and you should be the Heat. A rematch, but with different teams. Was that you? I don't know who the fuck it is. That was a good game, man. That was. Yeah, he's just a defender, man. Yo, you don't shoot. Definitely not a shooter. Rebounds, defends, set screens, run his with him, measuring. It's gotta be you. That's what you want to do now, is me the Mavs and you the Heat. Okay. Alright, no doubt, let me set it up. I'll be back in about 10 minutes, but for now, you know, right, what we're going to say, huh?